What's up, guys? JL here with another Raid Shadow Legends free to play. And today I'm going to introduce you to my little friend, Templar.
Have not geared him yet. And I had started to work on gearing him, and I thought, why don't I wait and get on here with you guys and talk about the gear, talk about why I love him so much and why I highly recommend that you get him. The first thing is that he's farmable. If you go into Vladimir Strait, you can get him, which means you're not wasted any of your rare books on him because you can just hang out in Vladimir Strait and get as many of them as you possibly can. And then, you don't have to worry about him. And he is not a huge reader either. See, he needs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 books. So just get 10 of them, right? So, and he is just such a good champion. I actually have him on my primary account. He's one of the guys that I jumped on right away. And part of that is he is defense based. Let's look at his skills. He attacks one enemy, has a 30% chance of placing a 30% decreased speed. Decreased speed is huge. If you can slow down the enemy, you're going to be able to do so much more damage. And defense-based champions are easier to stay alive. You're also going to be able to increase his chances to 50%. So that one, super amazing. Then he has a opportunity to place a provoke and also a block damage debuff on him. And again, damage inflicted is proportional to defense, and this is able to be booked up to 50% with a 1-turn cooldown. So jam up, and then of course once I get some blue juice, I'll be able to ascend him and get him to attack every time somebody comes after him. So it's kind of like a counter attack mechanism. He does have an aura. It's ally resist, but really you want speed in the arena, so really that aura is not going to do much. So let's talk about artifacts. Now, because he's defense based, the main things that I'm going to be looking for is defense. And we want him to be able to stay alive. So I'm going to go in here to the fitting room. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look at the new perception gear that I was able to acquire. And we're going to try on this 6-star weapon right off the bat. And this 6-star helmet that also has speed. And then now I'm going to see what other options I have. I'm probably going to see about putting him in lifesteal. Now, one thing that I'm going to go ahead and equip this. One thing that you may not realize is that the game will actually give you some suggestions as to what gear to put on. So it's telling you put defense gauntlets on and a defense chest plate on, and then it's recommending HP boots. It also tells you what gear you might want to try. This is all based on just what your preference is, but if you're putting on perception gear, you're already going to be picking up some of that increased accuracy. So I wouldn't worry about that so much. So based on that, I'm going to look at lifesteal. And let's see if we've got any HP boots with a substat of speed, which we do not. So Ooh, I like them speedboats though. Speedboats. Speedboats! And this has a defense percentage on it. So, especially, I wish I would have understood how important speed is. And so, even though the game is recommending that I put on HP boots, I'm going to start out with speed boots. But I am going to take their recommendation and see what I have as far as defense. And look at there, look at there. And we got one with speed. And this one doesn't have speed, but that's okay. And then now hopefully we will have, yes. And I have to tell you, the reason why I have all of this gear is that I've been farming dragon. Now I've been working through the levels in the campaign, but I wanted some of the really good gear. So I hopped into the dragon and started working on that and got up as far as I could do. Unfortunately, right now I'm at 7, but I'm very confident that that's going to continue to move up. So we've got, this is a 5-star, so I'm going to give him that. I don't think I have, oh, I have a Sacred Order ring. Well, and it's even defense. Look at that. Well, I will take it. So, not a bad start. We have his defense is at 401. He's got crit damage at 57, and he's got speed of 121. Not super exciting. However, once we start getting these speed boots leveled up, then that's where we're going to get some real fun. When you're leveling up your gear, I highly recommend, and most other players also recommend, work on your first level first. So you're going to work on getting your gauntlet and your chest and your boots leveled up. And then I personally level things up to 8 and then kind of sneak it up a little bit further as you're moving up. Unfortunately, it seems like part of the RNG in the game is to make it cost you more silver as you're moving up higher and higher in there. So
So once we get all of the gear leveled up to 8, the next thing they're going to do is keep getting that gear up as high as we possibly can. Sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. Then you just got to keep going back at it. But eventually, we're going to get there. Get it all leveled up to 16.
boost up here. I like this has an HP percentage on it as well. So that's going to give us a little bit more too. Sometimes this is the hardest part. So there you have it. What do you think of our good buddy Templar? Is he somebody that you will build? Or is he somebody that you will ignore? I highly recommend
that you do not ignore this stud from the Sacred Order. Until next time, happy raiding.